Hello YouTube. Today we're going to be changing the automatic transmission fluid and filter on this 2002 Tarago. It's going to be the same as a lot of 2.4 engine Toyotas, RAV4, Camry, Scion XB. It's pretty similar to a lot of those. We're just taking it for a drive right now to warm up the transmission, get the oil warm, and to feel what it's like shifting now compared to what it'll be shifting afterwards. I don't assume it'll be much different. It's got 260,000 kilometers on it, which is about 161,000 miles. And the transmission's always been pretty good. But I just noticed that the transmission oil is starting to look dirty, so that's why we're changing it. You're going to find the transmission oil drain plug. It's a 10mm Allen, and put the drain underneath it. Wow, it looks really black. And I'm going to let that drain for probably about half an hour to 45 minutes before I start taking off all these bolts, the 10mm head, all the bolts around the pan. And I got to drop the pan to get to the filter. You're going to see the filter there. It's got 2 bolts on this side and 1 bolt in the front, and then that's going to pull down. Let's see if I can get it. Filter in there. I'm going to put the new filter in and show you what it looks like when I put it in. Okay, this is the new filter. You have to put an O-ring on here and make sure it's got some oil on it, and that's going to fit right up in there. Yeah. Okay, and that new filter's fitted, and now what we're going to do is clean out this pan. There's magnets in the bottom. There's 3 magnets in there. We're going to clean those out. We're going to clean the rest of the oil out. We're going to take this gasket off and put a new gasket on there, and then put the bolts back in and put it back up into there. Okay, so once you've cleaned up the gasket surfaces, taken the old gasket off, made sure there's no leftover gasket material on the pan itself, and clean the magnets out. There's 1, 2, and 3. I'll show you when I put them back in. You know, I clean up everything on the outside as well. Put a new washer on the drain plug so it doesn't leak through there. And then I'll show you these magnets. One goes in there. One goes in there, in between these lines. And the other one goes over here, right up against that line. And that's the 3 magnets. This is the gasket. Comes with your kit when you get the filter kit. It can only be fit one way. They will only go on the holes one way, one direction. So you'll be able to see that. It lines up with all the bolt holes. And to keep this thing in place, I put the bolts in as much as I can before I put it up. So that's what I'll be doing next.